All right. Welcome to the YouTube Z Hut MMA commentary. I'm here to talk about the fights last night. This is a video series. I'm going to be going with a little no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to be making it happen. But I want to talk about Derrick Lewis and his fight against that big Russian guy whose name escapes me. I'm kind of out of the loop. I'm not as engaged. I used to be super into it where I was engaged in who was entering the top 15 and then who was entering the top 10 and who was entering the top 5. Now I really just watch those pay-per-views and any fight main event that interests me. So my next big one is probably going to be Cheeto versus Cruz. But I want to talk about Derrick Lewis real quick. Stop being wasteful of your time. But a lot of people are saying that Derrick Lewis's fight was stopped early. I disagree. His head was touching the canvas. I mean, look, I get that Derrick Lewis is a beast, and he is. In the past 3 fights, especially in his hometown, have not gone his way at all. And this one was the worst of the worst. Like, I saw him get rocked, and I saw him get put out really bad. And sometimes it happens in that short of time. It was like, what was it, less than a minute? Oh, wow. Like, Derrick is good. He's tough, and I would not want to take a punch from the guy. But he took a punch from another dude and got smoked. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's just what happened. I think the ref made the good call. I mean, if he got back up, but I thought he was passed out by the time the ref got to him. I thought he was not on his feet. He was down. His head was touching the canvas, and he was getting rocked. I think it was going that way anyway. And I think Americans certainly don't want to lose in their hometown, or their home country. I get it. I'm not trying to be mean, but I have to be. But Derrick Lewis lost. And that was a fair and square first-round decision. They started both swinging for the bleachers, and once that happened, someone's got to go down. Now, could Derrick have won that fight? Most likely, but I think the rank 11 dude just came in a lot more hungry this time. And it's not the end for Derrick. I'm pretty sure Derrick could be a gatekeeper in his own rights. He's probably going to go down to rank 8 or something like that, and then he's probably going to go gatekeep some more. There's still guys in the UFC that he could beat. He's still a threat, but there's also other guys who are coming up in this roster who are also threats, and maybe even bigger threats. Who knows? Maybe these guys that are beating him are all destined to be champions in the future, because whether you're coming from Dagestan or Moscow, a lot of Russians in the UFC just dominate because that's their culture. They're disciplined. They know how to fight. They have muscles. And no offense to Derrick Lewis. In fact, Derrick Lewis is, without a doubt, one of the funniest personalities authentically in the UFC that I've ever seen. I used to laugh all the time during his main events with Curtis, his UFC 229 victory, where he squeaked out a decisive victory. He's all brute force. He's not very technical, but he's got a lot of physical strength, and that makes him a danger in the UFC. And don't forget, he is the baddest blue belt in Texas. He is the baddest blue belt in Texas. And you can't take that from him, even if another world-class fighter takes him out. But that's what I got. See you later.